back to my channel. In today's video we'll be looking at the upcoming game between Peterborough United and West Bromwich Albion at London Road. We're looking at how West Brom will fare as well as the Posh, and looking at my score prediction for the game. So let's crack on with the video and look at the opposition on Saturday, West Bromwich Albion. So let's jump right into it and look at West Bromwich Albion. So they have Valérien Ismaël as their manager, the Frenchman, joining them this season. He'll hope to get West Brom back into the Premier League after they were relegated last season. They did okay last season in the Premier League, but we're looking to bounce straight back, and I'm sure they'll be up there this season. They've had a great record in the Championship so far. They've been right up there in terms of scoring goals and have good defensive record. So it will be a very tough game on Saturday for Peterborough United. I've heard this week though they have been struggling with a few injuries and illnesses, so it could be in Posh's favour in terms of how they get on in this one. It will be a tight affair for both sides. Posh obviously will be going into the game hopefully trying to beat West Brom, but West Brom are a solid Premier League side. They've got the likes of Sam Johnson, they've got Jake Livermore as their captain, Matt Phillips, they've got Carlin Grant, they've got Alex Mowat. Alex Mowat's been fantastic last couple of games for West Brom, so it will be interesting to see how they fare when they line up at London Road. So that's West Brom out of the way. Let's have a look at how Posh will get on in this one. So let's move on then to Peterborough United. This week they take on West Bromwich Albion in a tough game, probably their toughest game this season, as West Brom will be up there for sure in terms of pushing for promotion to the Premier League. It'll be interesting this one. Hopefully Posh can put on another good performance in front of the Sky cameras like they did against Derby County a few weeks back, but it will be tough under the lights on Saturday evening. In terms of team news this week, Sammy Szmodics will be back in action, as well as Jack Marriott. They both featured in a friendly in midweek and scored, so he'll be definitely in Fergie's thoughts for the game on Saturday. Mark Beevers is out for an estimated 8 weeks, which is a bit of a puncher to the gut in terms of our defence, because we're not the best defensive team in this division at the moment, and Josh Knight will probably fill in to centre back in that back three that Fergie seems to be favouring so far this season. We might potentially get a loanee in, but from what Fergie has said, I highly doubt it. It's probably going to be someone else, maybe midfield, that we get in before the transfer window shuts at the end of August. But yeah, it's going to be a tight affair. Posh will be hopefully up for the game in front of, well, I predict probably a big crowd, with West Brom being former Premier League side, and West Brom will bring quite a lot, I imagine, on Saturday. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Posh get on in this one. So let's move on to my match prediction for the game. So what do I think the score will be on Saturday? West Brom have been in flying form so far in the Championship. Posh have been a bit sticky in terms of keeping consistency with their results. They've lost their last game. West Brom have been scoring for fun and creating fantastic performances in front of their fans. Sadly, Posh fans, I'm going for a Posh defeat in this one. I think Posh won't be good enough to beat West Brom. They might get a draw if we're lucky, and I think we're very, very lucky if we can get a draw, but sadly I'm going for a 3-1 defeat for Peterborough United. I think West Brom will come with too much firepower, and the defensive record seems to be very good this season so far. And considering we've got Mark Beevers out, we're going to be a bit lacklustre at the back. So yeah, sadly, Posh fans, it's going to be a 3-1 defeat for me, my prediction. Hopefully Posh can prove me wrong and we can get a win or a draw. But yeah, it's going to be a very tight affair against a very good ex-Premier League side. So that's my prediction for the game. So we've come to the end of this video. It'll be a very, very tight game at London Road for Peterborough United on Saturday. The toughest one this season so far, I predict. But join me on Saturday, as I will be there doing a match day vlog as we take on former Premier League side West Brom. It will be a great atmosphere at London Road, so join me then for all the action. But for now, thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Take care, and I'll see you very soon.